Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? Trust you are doing well. It's another beautiful day, and we thank God for the gift of life. And as I do say, where there is life, there is hope. So be hopeful and wait patiently for God. And I know that in this time and season, God will pleasantly surprise you and make you smile. And this is just what I want to share today. It's about patience. And I just want to encourage everyone listening and watching at this time that patience pays. It pays to be patient. In fact, when you are patient, sometimes you don't know what is coming your way. Something bigger and better than what you had hoped for is coming your way. It is human that sometimes when we want something, we want it right here and there. We don't want to wait. It happens. That's why a lot of people, when it comes to waiting in the shop, they are just so impatient. They want to skip the queue. They want to go ahead of others. No, we need to learn to do things the right way. And that's why I want to share this, because I had an experience 2 days ago, and I know that this will encourage someone and will let you know that while you are waiting, God is working. Even though you don't see it, God is working behind the scene to make that dream of yours come true, to make that effort of yours yield fruit. So don't worry, God will flavor your labor as you wait on Him today. Just as the book of Romans 12:12 says, say, rejoice in hope. So while you are waiting, you are hoping that thing you are trusting God for will come. To be patient itself is an action, it's part of life. Patience is actually part of life, even though we don't want to see it that way. When you are waiting, you are trusting God that what God has in store for you will come. And God is preparing you, taking you through a process. Life is a journey, and nobody just, gets here right now and achieves everything he or she wants in life and becomes everything God wants him or she to become. It doesn't work that way. Everything in life is a process. There is a time to wait, there is a time to work on what you are waiting for, and there is a time to get the results of what you are waiting for. So Romans 12 says, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation. Tribulation can come in different ways and forms. It can come in form of maybe you're waiting on God for your spouse, you are waiting on God for a job, you are waiting on God for your business to bloom and flourish, or you are waiting on God for a house, or you are waiting on God for your child. So, while you are waiting, rejoice, because your testimony will come sooner than you expected. And it says, be constant in prayer. So in all that you do, pray along. Because while you are praying, God is working behind the scene to make whatever it is that you are trusting God for to be established. So you wait, you are hoping and you are waiting and you are patient along the line, trusting God that that thing will come. So it is not all about when you want it. It is not all about what you think it is. It is about God's time. God's timing is the best for us. At God's time, He will do it, but never relent in the place of prayer. So this is my testimony. Few days ago, I was, something came up in the family, and I and my sister we happened to have to get a ticket. And I was not planning to go initially. I said, no, this time is not suitable for me. I can't go. I have to consider my job, my family, and a lot of things. But, it happens that we have to go anyway. So we were looking for tickets to buy, and while we've been looking, I tell you now, we've been looking for like a month or more, but we're taking our time because it's not now, but if we keep delaying, the ticket prices keep going up. And I told her, I said, look, I have to get this out of my mind. If I'm going, I have to know that I'm going. So I started working on getting this ticket since about Monday, which was about, let's say 4 or 5 days ago. And I kept looking, and the prices were, not encouraging at all. And I was like, am I going to go? I don't think so, because this price is too much for me to afford at this time. But at the point in time, my sister said, let's just do it, for the family's sake, let's do it. So we decided, okay. And I said, okay, let's just do it. And I won't say the price, but it's very pricey, and I were looking. But at the point I got one, And I was trying to pay because they actually reduced it by like couple of hundred of euros. And I said, oh, this is good, this is good. Let's book this. And as I got there, I went through the process of putting our names in and our details and everything, and the process of even putting my card. And it got to a point where they have to, say, okay, your payment has been accepted. But at that point, they were like, oh, this price has increased by almost 200 euros. Do you still want to go ahead? And I said, no, I'm not buying this. I'm going for this because they have already reduced the price, and that is the price that I saw that made me to actually want to get this. But along the line, I said no, I'm not going for it, and that happened to me 3 times. But the third time I was so angry, I said no. I just called my sister, you have to get this ticket. I am not getting it. I'm not going for this, to do this anymore. This is just so discouraging and so tiring. And she was like, okay, I will try. But then why, God was, I never knew God was teaching me something that, wait, I have something better in stock for you. And do you believe it? The second day, even though I told my sister, you have to sort this out, I'm not doing this anymore. So the second day, to my biggest surprise, something I wasn't expecting happened. But I will share that in my next video. And I just want to encourage us and tell us that sometimes we may try everything in our strength, in our might, in our ability, and it may not work. It may seem as if, oh, that is it. It's not working. But God is actually working behind the scene to make everything okay. God is doing what He needs to do. He just wants us to stop and take a rest. That Bible verse says, be still and know that I am God. In that stillness, God is teaching us and taking us through a lot. So to everyone watching and listening at this time, God has you in mind. He has not forgotten you. Neither has He forgotten your labor of love. And He will reward you in due time, in His own time. When the perfect time comes, that celebration will come in a bigger, mega form. And your testimony is coming. Thanks for watching.